Hello, welcome to the channel. My shirt's not tucked in, which is a weird thing I don't usually do. It's untucked because I'm going to be changing shirts into kind of a shirt that I don't care if it gets dye on, because I'm going to be dyeing my hair. Take that down real quick and take off my glasses. I don't know if you can tell in here, but it looks like some of the dye is fading, because I've had it in at this point for like at least a month, so I should at least touch it up or whatever. So yeah, so I'm gonna be wearing my old like cheer shirt. As you can see, there's like some pink dye on there. When I had longer hair, I did some pink tips in my natural color hair, so we're just gonna use this shirt because I don't really care. So now I gotta read the instructions to make sure I'm doing it right. So we don't need this box anymore. Open. This is the English side. Good, fantastic. I can read the English side. This is the Spanish side. I can't read the Spanish side. But I need these gloves though, so I'll set those there. And rotate this over. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So, your A, your B, your C, and your D. Alright, take that off. Alright. And then I gotta put this in here. And here. I'm gonna put it back down here so I can finish squeezing it out. Alright. I think that's everything in there. Ah! Not the instructions. Okay, I'm gonna need that box again so I can toss my trash in there. Alright. Ah, water's getting on the instructions. Stay, please. Alright, and then after that, put this in there. So, oh, hello. Right after I did that, my light started flickering. Oh, this is crazy. All right, gotta just squeeze that in there, all out. Get my little trash box, and then shake. And now it's time to do my hair. So let's begin. So usually people start with their roots. I do that too, but a lot of the times I just like kind of like just squeeze and I just rub my hands all through it. This time I'm gonna try my best not to get a lot of it on my face, because that was a problem I did last time. So going to try my best to avoid getting it on my face. So if I try getting on the lines of my head first and just move it back, maybe I can just avoid the mess that'll just be on my forehead that took forever to come off. And by forever, it probably was just like the night afterwards or whatever. This is so much fun, dyeing my hair. Ugh. The smell already. Is it squeezing in? There it is. This is so much fun watching someone dye their hair, right? Alright, got that side. Let's work on this side. I'm no professional. I've actually kind of like just started dyeing my hair at home recently. I used to go to like not barbershops, but hair salons and have them do my hair. At one point I used to have like the best way to describe it is like Little Mermaid red colored hair. Grabbing toilet paper real quick. So I'm gonna try to like get this dye off my face. Maybe that'll help it. It's a little bit, so whatever. But yeah, I used to go to salons that would just dye my hair for me. And like I said, it was like the bright red, like Little Mermaid red colored like hair. That was like my entire, my entire look through high school and a bit into my adult life afterwards. Get out. Alright, I think I got where I needed to worry about there. Now I just need to get my back on my hair. This is just a nice mess that I'm making, but it's okay. Oh! I got it on the floor. Hold on. Everything's fine. Alright. Keep an eye on where you're putting it, my guy. Alright, cool. Back to this. I just get it really into my hair with no real rhyme or reason where it's going. Trying to make sure I get everything coated very insanely. I see I got blue on my forehead a little bit and on my ear, despite my best judgment to try to make sure I don't get any of it on there. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just decided to like dye my hair out of pure spite or just because I like to express myself through my hair. Yeah, this just looks so blue. My mom hates this. Like, she hates this color so much. To be fair, she doesn't like a lot of the things I do these days, which makes me so happy that I have this channel that I can kind of like talk about certain things that she doesn't dislike. I'll be fairly honest, I don't think she likes me anymore. And a lot of it has to do with my pronouns, how I identify myself as, and she doesn't understand or even wants to try to understand, so it kind of makes things really uncomfortable. My parents are supposed to be coming in the area I live for a Christmas craft fair thing, and I suggested to my mom, I'm like, oh well, you and dad could come by and like we could have like lunch or dinner because like my spouse works today and they're off at 5. And my mom's like, but I want to spend time with both of my kids. Because my sister's, again, in this area, but she's at like a convention, a gaming convention. And I was like, we could hang out, you and I, and dad. Because like you guys never come over to visit. The only times they really come to visit is like they're dropping stuff off that I still kept over at their house when I moved out. Like, I understand that they want to get rid of my stuff and give it to me. But like at certain points of like my life with moving out, I could not take it because I literally did not have the space for it. Because where I live, it's not really big. And like our garage for storage is fine, but like, again, it's not a lot of space. I think I got this all nice and in. I'm gonna do a little once around by looking through the camera and seeing if I got it all. And then I'll start my timer. This is the front, the behind.
this way into the light and just rotate.
We'll see how that looks. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more to the back and then a little bit to like the top, and then I think I'm gonna be done with this. All right, there's that. Because I think I literally got every aspect of hair on my head. All right. We're good. So I'm going to now set up a timer. And now my phone is counting down the minutes until I have to wash out my hair with the dye. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so this shirt, so when I was like, 4 till 12, I did competitive cheerleading, and this was the shirt from my last team that I was a part of. It's called SCO Stars. They no longer exist. And on the shirt it says, what does it say? Just don't wish upon a star, be one. Oh no. Oh no, one of my hairs is falling on me. Give me my glove real quick so I can just get this out of my face. Ah! Get off my face. There we go. Oh my god, you came right back after I got you up there. Stay there, you stupid hair. Anyways. Oh no. But yeah, I did competitive cheerleading from the time I was like before I started in grade school till before I started junior high. And they're all different teams. Like the first team I was on was called MGA Panthers. That team no longer exists. I was there for a year. I think when I ended my time there, I was about to go into kindergarten. The other team I was a part of is still a team. It was called ZGA. Hiccups. And I was a part of that again for a year. I was in there for first grade. And then I took a break from competitive cheerleading because I was done with it. I wanted to be done with it. So I did Girl Scouts for a bit, which was fine. And then I wanted to get into dance, so I was in dance. And my mom and dad told me I had to pick between dance or Girl Scouts, which made sense because like 2 hobbies are kind of expensive. And so I went with dance, but then dance kind of ended because like the team was just... So I went into competitive cheerleading again for this team, and I was there from 9 years old, or like 8 or 9 till I was like 12. So yeah. And like competitive cheerleading was fun. It just got really exhausting a lot. You had to sacrifice a lot of your time as a kid because like practice and the team was like the most important thing of your life as a competitive cheerleader. Literally my days would consist of Monday through Friday I had school, and I would get out around like 3:30. I would come home from school if I didn't have my homework done, do my homework, eat dinner, and then around 5:30 I had to be at cheer practice. And I was there at cheer practice from 5:30 to 8:30. And then I came home, I showered, I got my school clothes ready, I went to bed, and I got ready for school the next day, and I continued on. So that was like my entire weekday. Then my weekends would also consist of cheer practice. It would again be at the same times, 5:30 to 8:30. And sometimes it'd be a little longer depending on the time of year or what other teams I was a part of, because my last year participating in competitive cheerleading I was on 2 teams, so I was there for juniors and varsity practices, so I was there longer in the day. So yeah, you sacrifice a lot of your childhood because like I couldn't go to a lot of sleepovers or vacations because like the team was the priority. Because like when other kids in my grade were like going to like Disney World or Myrtle Beach or
so on and so forth. If I didn't have a competition in that area, there was no reason for me to go on a trip. So, yeah, really, the only exceptions is if there were school trips, because my sister was in cheerleading during the time for her DC trip, and like that was kind of like whatever, because like it's a school trip. That was the only exception. I mean, I also went to DC, but I was in cheerleading at that time. So like that was like my only trip that I went on while I was in competitive cheerleading, was my DC trip. I think what's kind of funny, relating back to competitive cheerleading again, was so my sister and I, on our last year of competitive cheering, we were done. Like, we were mentally and physically exhausted. We had been cheering for so long. My sister longer than me. She did biddy cheer as like a kindergartner, and then had been cheering basically every year until she was almost a freshman in high school. And then when she was a freshman in high school, she made it on the high school cheerleading team. So she cheered all the way up until her senior year, because senior year she didn't make the team. But yeah, we were cheering for so long, and we were just really run down and exhausted, and it wasn't fun anymore, because like the coach was picking favorites, and we weren't traveling like we used to. Like, one year we went to New Jersey for nationals, and that was pretty fun, but it just wasn't feeling fun anymore. And our parents were just kind of like pressuring us. Like, at one point my dad wanted my sister and I to do a duo routine where she and I would just like go on the floor together, and we'd do like a routine, just her and I. And it was just really exhausting. Plus also, when I was like my last year in cheerleading, my pulmonary condition showed up. I have, the best way to describe it, it's like asthma, but it's not asthma. It's called vocal cord dysfunction disorder. A lot of doctors may misdiagnose it as asthma, but it's not. Basically, my body and my throat and my lungs hate me. If I get overly active, overly anxious, weather can play a factor into it anyways. Either way, the best way to describe it, so like, let's just say I'm running a lot. The more I'm running a lot of like active stuff I'm doing, my throat closes up. The hole in my throat, like, it closes. So that's what happens, and that was the whole thing I was dealing with that entire year. So it wasn't fun anymore. As you can see, I'm like, because like, it's just, I'm really easily winded because of my body. So I have 11 minutes left on my timer until I can wash this dye out of my hair. Right now I'm literally just sitting on the floor in the bathroom with my cat, who just decided to sit on my lap, which is really cute. You comfy? Boop. I love you so much. Such a cutie pie. Such a cutie pie. Oh god, this was a mistake. Ah! Go get it. Bring it back. Yeah, that's right. Well, you gotta drop it. Okay, where are you dropping it? Right there. Alright. Come here. You gotta come here. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, I'm just casually sitting here. I was playing with my cat with her toy that she was playing fetch with, and I just noticed that when she jumped over me, she scratched me. Like, really? Oh my god. Like, oh my god, ma'am. Oh my god, ma'am. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Okay, timer's officially off. I'm going to rinse out my hair. I'm not going to film that because it's just going to be really, really awkward. So I'm going to rinse out my hair. Yeah. Okay, it's rinsed out. I put in the conditioner to let it set for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to rinse that out again. Yeah. Okay, it's all out of my hair. I just need to dry it off and blow dry it so it's all dry, obviously. My hair's crazy.
let's go see the final results in natural light. Yeah, my hair is kind of getting a little too long. I need to get it cut, but yeah. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me as I dyed my hair and talked about some things that were kind of private. Not really like top secret, but like I hadn't shared to you guys before. So yeah, I'm really annoyed that this part of my hair is just staying out like this, but whatever. It's part of my life, so take it easy guys, gals, and non-binary pals.